Yeah, that's right. It's an exemplary glitch. Quite complex, though. Even Linkus had some trouble describing it in video. The document helps a lot, yeah, but they're saving and pausing. There's just so many things that are just like really going on there. It's oh no. Oh man, dude, you know what? That's cool. This lava can't defeat me, bro. We gotta go free Unobo, and then we're gonna get this fire boy out of here, bro.
This link has failed again. We've lost our materials. We'll need another. There. This one will do.
That's the only sign of intelligent life I can see from this island. That smoke there, it doesn't look like it's from cooking fire. Oh! Hey, little guy! Typical behavior. And there's that sound again. There are a few things I know. Starting with from where I was earlier, there's a glowing formation in the water that has a spherical divot. It seems I need something to complete the formation, and I just happen to have this orb here at my camp. I got this after I beat up some of those red bouncy fellows. There's a similar object hanging from the neck of one of the large ones that sleeps most of the day, and a third protected by red and blue bouncy fellows at the top of the hill. What if I place all three orbs into a formation? Then maybe I'll be able to leave the island and visit the people producing that smoke there on the top of the hill. Is this what's been calling me? Excuse me?
Oh, huh?
Yeah, have you been, like harmonizing at me or something?
Oh, yes, you are from a different sphere. I can tell you are not from here.
Yeah, I'm not one of those red bouncy dudes. Are you gonna answer my question?
I do not have the answers you seek. One old as me, yet younger, you speak.
Wrong. Your syntax is?
I speak to you, as I have heard the same. Your guide rests at the end of Blue Flame, overlooking a village, but never more. Young or old, you cannot be sure. Take these tools to guide your path. Now, you can depart on raft. Also,
What the hell was that, dude? Thanks? Maybe?
Oh, Link, is that you? I thought you had been defeated. Only one of Ganon's top officials could have taken you out, but I'm sure it was Thunderblight or something. But you're different.
That assumption seems circumstantial. I've always been me. I always will be.
Definitely not the Link I knew. You have an odd time signature.
Probably because I couldn't leave that island I was wrecked on. Some weird freak storm wrecked my boat. Speaking of, this like old ancient creature said I should come here for guidance, but really I only came here because I kind of saw some smoke coming from the building.
An elder spoke to you? You're not from here, are you? You can't be.
I'm not a bouncy red dude?
You were kept on that island as a consequence of time travel, just until your spatial temporal signature could be aligned with to this time. Typically, an elder gives some type of orb power to reset your signature.
That's what that was.
The Link from our timeline was defeated then. Based on what you said, you were wrecked by a freak storm and woke up here. You were constrained by a space-time force that bound you to that island. Did you experience anything strange before you blacked out? Maybe before the wreck?
There was like some weird break or something. I'm not really sure how to explain it.
A time rip? Someone has brought you to this world. Quite strange, but it could be the last of Princess Zelda's power.
Who?
The princess of this land. It's a whole thing. The point is, your champion called on to defeat the incarnation of evil itself, Ganon. You truly owe this world no debt, but we could use your help.
You don't have to sell me on the time travel stuff. I know I'm here, and I know I'm now. Considering this feels just like the world I supposedly came from, I don't mind helping out. It'd be a shame to lose this much life.
The main issue is Ganon. They've been gathering power. I sense a very strange disturbance in their usual corrosive vibrations. This disturbance is quite troublesome. It feels more powerful, more tangible. We must have him defeated. But The Hylian shield has been lost. It, along with the Master Sword, seem to have disappeared, as if they've fallen into lava. But not to worry, I've been working on a magic that will allow us to gather the Hyrule Shield and the Master Sword from another world. But for this to work, we must begin by wearing a very particular outfit in order to retrieve the Hylian Shield, or the Hyrule Shield, whatever you want to call it. The outfit will help not to alter the spatio-temporal condition any further. Take this communications device. It'll allow us to communicate across dimensions. I'm Pura, by the way. Nice to meet you, Link.
You know, that's actually been bothering me.
Huh?
My name isn't Link, it's Ink. The L is silent, like the first L in llama.
But the second L still makes it llama.
I never take a second L.
What?
I might catch one L, but it's silent, so I never take a second one.
I never said you did.
You never said I didn't.
Okay, so your name is like the L in salmon?
Salmon.
Well, that's not how you say it.
Well, apparently I'm not from around here, so who's really wrong?
Your clothes look awfully dusty.
I made them myself, from scraps like I found on the island.
Still dusty.
Bruh, you're hating cause you're wrong.
Oh, hero of time. You must gather the
now
3
you wanna
pieces
go back
of
in the
clothing
guide
required.
mode.
Only you
Now
can
it's,
save us. We
traveler
need
of
your
time,
help to
please
save the
help.
realm, to save
traveler this.
Marin. She's counting
traveler
on you.
that.
So is
if you
Peach
could
and
just-
Mario. The teleporter structure looks something very similar to the one you used to speak with the Elder. It's just down in the village below. Good luck on your journey.
You too.
Hello, Ink.
It's Ink!
Oh, that's what I said.
Well, sorry. I get defensive sometimes.
Nah, it's chill, but yeah, this is just a test anyways. The communication across timelines seems to be functioning quite well. You're gonna want to clear this dungeon and purchase the Hyrule Shield in the castle, or grab one available in the graveyard.
How come the hero from this timeline didn't take it?
I'm not quite sure. It seems like this timeline's Link never left the village. The villagers say he side-jumped around here for a while after getting a sword from the crawl space and a shield from the shop. Then he suddenly teleported into the sky. The save state Elder tells tales of such behavior. They call it spade running or something like that.
That's strange.
I say, I don't fully understand either, but that's the same reason this dungeon hasn't been quiet baiting.
Pyrrha, I've got the shield. How do I get back?
Speak with the great tree of the forest. They have powerful magic that should be able to transport you back to this timeline. You may not return directly to where you were when you left, but you should be fine. Be careful. You would not believe how rough that tree can be.
As long as we get to the root of our problem, I don't mind a rough bark.
I was just telling Simon that as long as he knew who to speak to, we wouldn't be stumped.
So I don't go barking up the wrong tree. Where is it?
East of Kokiri Forest. Make sure not to branch west instead.
Okay, yeah, got it. I'll be leafing soon.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hylia! Oh, I haven't heard from you in a while. Yeah, what do you want?
You approach the Deku Tree, strange traveler.
Do you have to yell?
Please note, the Deku Tree speaks exclusively in iambic pentameter.
What? Why?
Hey, listen! Who are you talking to like that?
Huh?
Hey, listen! If you can you can hear.
Yo, what level are you casting deafness? Shouldn't I get a con save?
Hey, listen! Keep playing and we can run these hands.
Well, actually, you used your action to cast deafen, so you can't make an attack unless you have a bonus action ability that will allow you to do so. One spell per turn, my G.
Hey, listen! It's up for you!
The action economy! No! Gygax!
Tell me who is there past this entryway? Shall I see if you are friend or foe, yes? If you approach, make sure you do say hey. Get to the point, we better not digress.
Hello, Deku Tree. Here before you, I am Ink. Very nice to meet.
Young one, your signature for time is off. Tell me what place is it that you do hail?
I cannot be sure. There, then there, and now I'm here. I know not much more.
My guess is that you do wish to return. Shall I send you to there from whence you come? Or to before if that is your concern? The two timelines behind you, they do drum.
Can you send me back? Not 2 stops, but just the one. There's more to be done.
In order to send you back, I shall yeet. You'll land in a place similar to this. I have a warning for you that's concrete. The police of timelines, they will be pissed. So now my power has been all used up. Young one, I wish you all the best of luck.
Thank you very much. I shall one day pay you back. I'll get going now. Okay, I've got the 5 electric Saflina. Will these really help me get to the Master Sword timeline?
Yes, but only the elder Dako Chishai can give us the refined material we need to power the contraption I'm building.
Okay, great. So we just visit another creature and then I go to the sword.
Not quiet.
You know, that's actually been bothering me.
Huh?
What's not quiet?
Oh, no, I'm saying quiet, like not yet.
Quite?
Why would we quit? We're making such good progress, Ink.
What else do we need?
We need channeled and condensed electricity. I've been unable to produce the natural time signatures of lightning. The stuff I make in the lab isn't quality enough. We need to gather it from its raw source, the sky. But one of Ganon's minions prevent us from gathering this electricity.
They can do that?
Thunderblight Ganon has gained this power following the defeat of Link. We have to take him out in order to be able to gather.
A single guy? Sounds pretty easy.
He's growing more powerful recently. Proceed with caution. Once he's defeated, travel to the Thunder Plateau and put on this suit I designed. It will allow you to capture lightning. Also, you're gonna want to equip any kind of metal, a shield or weapon, whatever is your choice, that will draw the lightning to you. Take the lightning into the shrine there. The elder inside will condense it. Then take the condensed lightning and electric Saflina to the Dako Chisei Elder, and they can channel this condensed electricity into electrical essence. I'll use this essence to power the machine I'm building. You'll take this machine to the peak of Primus Mountain in Zora's domain. To jump timelines, you'll need to gather maximum downward velocity by piloting the machine into the lake below. Once you've reached maximum velocity, the electrical essence will trigger, allowing you to jump timelines. To return, you'll simply need to refresh the electrical supply after you obtain the Master Sword. Got it?
Indubitably, the photoreceptive capabilities of this suit seem to have been inspired by the retinal wiring utilized by most reptilian life forms. As opposed to a circular, pupil-esque opening to allow light, the predominant mode of entry seems to be in the form of vertical or horizontal slits. Since our goal is to gather electrical energy in the form of lightning, wouldn't we want a more circular design to allow greater absorption?
Negative. The concentration of electrical energy in raw lightning is so high that if we use it in a circular design, it'll oversaturate and fry the capturing mechanism. Using these vertical and horizontal slits instead will mitigate the amount of lightning absorbed, thereby reserving the capacitance of the electrical absorption system.
That depends on absorption efficiency. Using a relatively crude lightning tether such as a sword or a shield would disperse most of the electrical energy. Since the suit itself cannot draw lightning directly, a large amount of electricity will be lost via deflection or just plain heat entropy.
I've wired the circuitry in the mask to account for such a loss. Stacking and curling the slits allows me to place a greater surface area of wires in a pseudo-circular fashion. Additionally, the close proximity of the looping will align the micro-electromagnetic fields, which will further protect the circuitry from frying, as well as increase absorption rates to a certain extent. If we were to use a more efficient tethering technique, the suit would surely fry.
I see. So the condensation is required to return the electricity to a more potent form for channeling into the machine.
Exactly.
That's pretty cool.
I think so too. Be safe out there. Thunderblight is tough. Once you jump timelines, I'll instruct you in what to do next. The timeline you're traveling to seems to have an oddly high frequency of electrical discharges and fast-moving objects. I'm curious to see what's happening.
Ja, itakimasu. Yo, do you mind condensing this lightning for me?
Ah, yeah, bet. I got you. Here you go, take this.
Thanks! Yo, excuse me, do you mind channeling this condensed lightning, please? Thanks! Okay, so I need to recharge the supply when I get there, but how will that work?
The same way that you did to get here. You gotta get hit by some lightning.
Okay, you mentioned a high frequency of electrical discharges?
Yeah, I'm not sure how or why they occur, but if you can, try to connect with them and harness their energy. The time signature of this place is very strange. Not just the electricity, but also at very specific points across the location. Time distorts at regular intervals along with what seems to be like a footpath through an alternate version of a Hyrule castle. But that's not the weirdest thing. There seems to be some distortion that begins in a stationary position and then teleports around the castle, shepherding very rapidly moving objects.
A shepherding time distortion. You know, the Deku Tree did mention a timeline guardian.
Whatever it is, I hope it doesn't inhibit your return.
I guess we'll see.
The machine has been moved to the front. It's all ready to go. I'll see you when you return.
Alright, for sure. I kinda smell like burnt cloth, which makes sense. I should change. Well, now we know why there are so many fast-moving objects. It's a world of racing.
That cloud creature, they seem to be the source of this teleporting distortion, and it seems the first set of regularly spaced stationary distortions aren't very far. Approach with caution.
They're running into these weird floating cubes. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay,
It seems to be a summoner of some kind.
I've analyzed the signal. These aren't just summoners. They're many instantaneous portals to pocket dimensions that are chock full of different material. One pocket dimension is bursting with mushrooms. Another has strange bouncing stars. I see one that's full of electricity. These interdimensional boxes seem to be the source of the electricity. Also, the Master Sword is coming up. You must get it. Then, try waiting for the lightning to strike. What just happened?
I was falling into the moat, and then the Guardian saved me?
I don't think so. He seems to be a rule master of some kind. He has an invisible force field set up below the castle such that he teleports to anyone who touches it, and then he brings them back up to the world above. Below that force field are gateways to other worlds. He does not intend for anyone to ever go there.
I wonder why. Also, who are all these racers? And what are these strange creatures relishing in this deadly high-speed race?
I'm not sure the natural inhabitants of this timeline, but I am sensing spikes in electrical potential. It seems that a strike is imminent.
Oh, man.
You're finally back. What happened?
There was like a flash. and I don't know, then I was just here.
You must hurry. So many strange things have happened while you were gone.
While I was gone?
Yes, messing with the timeline isn't always precise magic. For you, the time may have been instant, but it's been a couple of weeks here. I've started getting very strange readings that should be impossible. It seems that Gunnan has appeared in Death Mountain. I know of Fire Blight being in that area, but this time signature is distinct from that one. It's very similar to that of Calamity Ganon.
Okay, okay, I'll go to check it out now. I'll be careful. Look, you keep your head down, don't get too involved. I'm one of the top 5 fighters in this land. I'll be okay, as long as you stay safe.
Alright, I will.
Pyrrha, are you there?
Yes, you look much like the elder Ryuka as you went through that there dungeon. Anyways, I say the signature has disappeared, but the blights are still here too. I'm not sure what that presence was, but maybe that wasn't Ganon. And something else. It appears to be Princess Zelda. Her time signature has appeared on the Great Plateau Tower, but I don't
No
think...
worries, I'll check it out.
Wait! Link, you've returned.
I'm not the person you think I am, and it's Ink. The L is silent.
Like the first Ellen Llama. Yes, I know. I was the one who summoned you here, following the fall of our Link. My Link. To think you look so similar.
I was told that you perished not long after Link. You couldn't keep containing Calamity Ganon.
No, I'm here, and I'm alive in the flesh. I've come here for you.
Then why did you take so long to approach? I've been in this world for quite some time.
Yes, I was contained by Calamity Ganon. I could not escape until now.
Well, then why are you here and why are you not raising a resistance? You know the castle and you should know its weak points. You can figure out a way.
I did raise an army. You. And now you have our precious sword and shield.
Our?
And now you can hand them over to me, and we can save the world together. It was I who gifted them to you anyway. And then that useless fool fell into the lava after keeping me waiting for 100 years.
Hand them to me now.
I'm your commentator today for the Day 1 Atlantic Regional. Here we have Kiloamp facing off against a very newcomer here, CPU. You'll notice the stage selection is quite different here, just a one stock. This is just to determine placement. There have been too many entries this year. The early tilt, the early smash. Nope, they came back. Not quite enough to get CPU, but they seem troubled. Their heads bobbing around. Who knows what's gonna happen? It seems like Kiloamp has this one in the bag. Another smash! Oh, the action here is starting off early. Now we have our bracket set, and we're ready to get into Day 1 proper. Let's see. Huh? What? Oh.
Link, we meet at last.
Ganon, it's Ink. The L is silent like the first one in Llama.
Seems like more of a you problem. Anyway, this is Kios. Locally, they're known as the commander of the Yiga clan, the puppet master to that poor useless sap Koga. Who could ever believe such a fool is the Yiga clan's leader?
What's your goal here, Ganon?
I finally had time to gather my power and return to my true form. That ghastly form of mine was much larger, but I'm not a fan of the four legs. My power is much more solid and condensed now. Keeping it a stack with you though, I just do it for the love of the game. I like messing with people. 'Tis why I possessed the form of the only recently deceased former princess to summon you here and beguile you into obtaining my future forms of power. You too here shall die.
I know I said I'm top 5, but I'm top 2, and I'm not 2, and I got 1. You thought you had 1, but it's not 1. Ganon, nah!
Hermes Link.
My name's Ink, and the L is silent, cause you bout to catch it!